Get my YouTube up. What's up, everyone? This is Dre, Sunday Stock Talk. Yeah, I just came up with the name of the show. I'm on Periscope as well. You can check me out over there. So the title of this video is the S&P. No, that's what did I say? The small caps, IWM, the RUT. Is it going higher? I said it is going higher. And the reason why, I'm scared. I put on a long trade, and if you've been following me, I'm scared of this market because look at it. I got the numbers right here, man. Up 230, 243 on the Dow, S&P up 13, the Nasdaq up 48. I mean, every day just gap and run. It's just it's really crazy, but you almost feel like you got to go long. It almost feels like a melt up, like they've been talking about on the radio. I mean, you can't even get a break. You can't get a break. I mean, so if you look at the market, and let's bring up the Qs. Let's bring up stock by stock just a little bit. I'll bring up the weekly here. And go ahead and chime in, by the way, if you want to talk about anything, because that's what this is about, man, stock talk. I'm just setting up my little screen here on the side. All right, so yeah, Qs, look at it, all-time high, right? Look at it, that white bubble right there saying, it's a high. Yes, indeed, 193.54, that was last week. SPY, it's a high, 300. This is the SPY, not the SPX. This is the SP 500 ETF, all-time high. So let's bring up the RUT, but we're going to bring up the ETF, which is the IWM, and that's for the small caps. And look, nowhere near an all-time high, right? So you see I already drew a trend line. And let's go ahead and get a little close on what's happening here. It's afraid to think if you keep putting money, I mean, the market's just ripping, and to get behind those all-time highs, the small, it cannot leave the small caps behind. So is the small caps, is it going to be a catch-up trade? The market is looking at something that we don't see, the media don't see, but oh, it's terrible. Something is, it's a great forecast of the economy, of what's going on. So maybe it's a little deeper than oh, shit. Y'all just watched live me spill my damn soda all over the place. God damn it. So I'm going to be buying a new keyboard this week. And give me some suggestions. Give me some suggestions on what keyboard. Look. Crazy, man. That's live video. See, if this was regular tape video, I'll be like taping it and starting it all over. I mean, pressing the pause button. But we're going to go. Even though I got damn juice all over my keyboard. Oh, man. It's unbelievable. Oh, shoot. You give me a minute, y'all. It's live. Oh, my gosh. You know how many keyboards I destroyed by pouring juice in it? This cup was full. It was full. There ain't nothing in there. Oh, man. All right. We'll get going. I got to keep it going. See, this is why you got to tune in. This is why you got to hit the bell, because you can miss this shit. Oh, man. All right, here we go. What the hell was I talking about? Woo. By the way, I got like shorts on under here, so it's all over my legs, and I ain't gonna stand up and clean. I gotta keep it going, man. Live video here. All right, so IWM, it can't be going. All right, I was talking about the SPY going up, and it can't leave the small caps behind. I mean, can it? Can the market really, the Qs go up, the SPY go up, the TLT go up, the bonds? I mean, is it just the small caps that's gonna? I don't think so. I don't know, but I'm playing it. I think people are not gonna be able to keep pouring that money into what's leaving them behind. A lot of the stocks in there are just getting out of hand, overvalued. I'm still cleaning up some of this mess. I still got it kind of dripping off my desk. Got some more. Ooh, man. Look at that. I got a roll of paper towels right here. I don't know what I would have done. So, Yeah, so basically, is it going to be going higher? Is that the title of this video? Is the SP? I think it is. Now, I was watching some other people's videos because I'm on YouTube. I watch other people's videos. Some people suggesting, oh, it's going down, short it. Because it has been down. It's not a leader, it's a laggard. But maybe it's time for the leader or the laggard to catch up to the leader. And maybe the leaders kind of stall a little bit. Or, I don't know. So basically, I'm playing this. I'm in long. I bought straight calls, man. The VIX is low. I tried messing around with call spreads and I just bought straight calls and hoping for the catch-up trade. It's not necessarily the place to be, I don't think, until we can get some kind of high, until we can get, if you look left, can we get past all this congestion right here? And this is what's going to hold us down. So when we come up to this line, and I think we will get there, to that little support resistance right there, might be some pullback, some hesitation, and then it might break down, but it might break out, so I'm in early, and I do think that it's going to go high. I just feel more comfortable in putting my money on the laggard for some reason, because everything just seems to run out of control, just out of control. I mean, so that's why, let's look at the monthly on this. I like looking at weekly. See, it almost looks like it's down and it maybe wants to take another leg lower, looking at the monthly. But, look at the monthlies on the, let's still got the SPY. Yeah, we got the Dow. I think did the Dow? Yeah, the Dow made a high this week. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the small caps. Let's pull up the Dow ETF, which is DI. Yeah, all-time high. So the small caps, we're just gonna leave them behind like that. I don't, like I said, I don't know. So, but I'm going there. I'm gonna make a play for the catch-up trade. Everything is just going high. TLT bonds. Well, actually, bonds are not at an all-time high. And let's look at the gold, GLD, which it's a nice breakout, man. I got out the trade early because I lost. I was in early, gapped up, kept running, and it gave it kind of all back. And, kind of did this and kind of gave it right back. See that? Up to here, then boom to there, gave it all back. I got out, and it's kind of going sideways. I do think eventually it does go higher. We're looking at the 4-hour chart. It's the 1 hour. Yeah, so it's doing a little consolidation right there, and I do think it's eventually gonna bust. I gotta look at that. I think it still might come down to this breakout point. I'm afraid. That's why I'm sitting here going, that's a nice breakout on the monthly. The monthly, remember, it takes a whole month to draw the next bar. Even if it came down to this line and the next month was up, yeah, that's still bullish. So let's give it more time. I like it. Look at the volume. Look at the volume right here. Money is just really going into the gold. So not a bad play. Maybe to put some put spreads on and maybe just a call, see what happens, see what happens. So that's what's up. Cashmatic, yo, I did get your message and I am going to call you. What do you think about I want to buy some call? Yeah, I did buy some. I bought some myself on Friday. I was late in the day. It's funny because I missed a key. I bought like midday and it was going down. I was like, yeah, I should buy it right here. And I wound up buying a tight call spread. I can't remember what it was, but I was going to buy straight up calls. And when I left and came back just before the market closed, and it just totally ripped in the second half of the day. And I was like, oh, man. Oh, shoot. What's a good vertical spread? I don't know. My hands are sticky. Sorry. My legs are I'm sticky. I don't know. I still think the trade I'm putting on, looking at, I'm saying it's going higher, but I just don't like this monthly yet. It almost seems like it still needs a little time to cook, a little more time to see what it's gonna do. And like I said, I'm estimating because all the other indices are record highs, and it would be nice to see this thing break above 160 here. It looks like that's about the resistance. And where are we at? The 156. I mean, so that's 4 points higher. And can we do it? I mean, I think we can, but that's more of the confirmation. And then, but a good call spread, if we think that it could get to the all-time high, pull out the monthly again. Let's work on that. Let's go back to the weekly. All right, so if we think it could get to the all-time high, let's say by the end of the year, I mean, I think that's the call spread to play. Right from here, right maybe from the 160, maybe out of the money, 160 to 170, 160, 170 call spread, 160, 175. But possibly the 160, 170, because we know we'll hit the 173 and just kind of die out there, maybe sell off. But and that's just playing the long. So let's see what that will look like. And let's go out to the let's make it, because since it's up, down, maybe we can go to the end of the year, somewhere to like November, or December. A good long-term position, And by the way, my charts are still all jacked up. It's funny. Oh man, I was working on that earlier. So let's see if we bought a what is this? A 157? Yeah, it's going by ones to, what did I say? 170? 170. Now I'm gonna change that 157 to 160. Okay. Yeah, we can get that for 340, man. So that's basically good. That's a third of the width of the strikes for the most part. And 340, that's $1,000, 110 points, which is $1,000 minus 340. So we put 340 up with a chance to win 660, So that's not bad. $340, throw it down, and if we could continue to rally and the small cats catch up, 660, and it's a good risk reward right there. So I would say I may do that, but I'm just long calls. So I'm going for the home run, and I know you shouldn't go for the home run, but I'm going big on this one. And I would say, maybe when it gets down to there, I might even go, because it might do something like this, up, down, up, come test, and then pop back out. I don't know, but you got this trend line here. Yeah, let's call it here, right there. Let's get rid of this. Delete. Yeah, let's remove that drawing and just call right here, possibly right there is where the trade is just not going to work anymore. That's my play, but it was getting me nervous because I'm checking out some other people, and they bearish on the IWM, but sometimes that's what makes the market. That's what makes it want to go up. You let them be bearish, I got right here. Can we zoom? Can you see that candlestick sticking over that breakout right there? That's where I lost. I was like, oh, I got killed here. No, I had a short leash on this one, so I wouldn't say I got killed. And I went and look at that. So right on the breakout, the fake out, fake out. I thought it was going to be a fake out and then breakout, but it just went boom, straight down. I mean, it's like, what the F is happening? You thought it was going to go straight down. And it's funny. I bought right here, right at the bottom of this trend. I bought 20 IWM calls, I believe, and was like, I got scared out to position. It pulled back just a little bit, and I sold them. I sold them. I got like a little profit out of it, like $50 or something like that. But I should have just let it be. I should have just let it be. And it's because I got hurt up here, I just felt like, oh, maybe it's going to, I don't know, these trend lines work. It seems it's so basic. It's so basic, but they work. It's one of the first things in technical analysis, that you should do when you're trying to do technical. Just try to draw lines. We got like this line going up. We got the top. We know double tops. That's one of stocks usually don't blow past double tops, so it's gonna stop up here. If it does reach there. We got a double top here, working for the triple top. Now, triple tops generally, I don't, they generally bust through. Some people say there's no such thing as a triple top. I'm kind of in that camp a little bit, but so I don't put as much emphasis on the triple top as the double top. The triple top can bust through. That's the third knock on the door, man. The third knock busts down, so it can pull back or it can bust through. But I like it. Look how, if you even look at this trend line right here, and then here's the bounce right off of it. Right here, we didn't quite get another bounce. It's kind of like a higher low even, kind of like it wants to get a little momentum right here and maybe do something like that. And that's the whole catch up. So let's see, let's see, and if that's the case, the market will probably still continue the rip. If the small caps actually catch a bid, the market, this thing is going to go ballistic. And it's like unbelievable. You're just thinking about the economy and it's like, oh man, how can it? But maybe because some saying this is the melt up before the breakdown, And if you see that, if this thing starts hockey sticking, this is the cues, If it just starts, let me draw that line here. If it just starts doing something like this and then going up at an angle like that, man, you might have to just take profits and sit back and watch. But look at the stochastic is looking good. Let me go back to the IWM again. My mouth isn't sinking. Is it really out of sync? I've been making good money on the RTN. I'm sorry, I'm just now catching up on the comments. Do you need margin to sell credit spreads? Yes and no, because like that credit spread I said you can risk 666. No, 3. You said sell? Do you need margin to sell? All right, so I'm not quite sure, but when you sell the credit spread, no, as long as it's like a cash secured credit spread, like a cash secured put. So basically, let's reverse that. So let's say I sold a 10-point spread, and I collected 340. Well, the most I could lose is 660. So your margin needs to be 660. You need 660 to sell that spread. So you need to have in your account, because I trade in a retirement account. There's no margin in there. Everything's like cash secured. So, and I do it all the time. So basically, if I were to sell a 340 on a 10-point spread, 660 is the max loss. So as long as I got 660 in my account, I can go ahead and sell that spread. You know what I mean? And then that money will kind of be locked up. So that's, yeah, you could do that. I hope you understood that. Anyway, I've been making good money on what RTN going down, and now it's going. What is RTN? I'm trying to think before I pull it up. Raytheon. I am in all of the defense stocks in my my long-term portfolio. I got Raytheon. I got what is that? Is it McDonnell Douglas? I can't even remember what the hell they are. But and what's that other one? I can't remember what they are. Sorry about that. But yeah, I like the defense stocks coming in now. This one is still just looking kind of but if you look at it, it's a reverse head and shoulders almost. 1, 2. This shoulder didn't quite develop. It's more consolidation. But I actually like, if you look at the reverse head and shoulders, it's not quite, but that's the first thing I saw, even though there's not really a shoulder here. But you look at that and you see that as well. That serious consolidation. So it's going to break hard one way or the other. Look how this fake breakout, just boom, it came down. And yeah, when this thing does get above this box, above there or below here, it's going to keep going, So you said you've been making or going down, and now it's going up. Going down since when? How long have you been on the other side of this trade? Wow, look at the volume right here. Look at that volume. This right here might have been the bottom. This is weekly volume. And didn't Raytheon have some kind of deal, a trade deal, some kind of stock deal with some other company? Is it Raytheon? If so, that's what might have happened right there. Let me see if I can bring up my little news thing. Why? I'm telling you, my stock charts are messed up. See, you should have been on it already. RTN. Yeah, will United Technologies stock be worth? Is that what it is? Raytheon and United Technologies? Raytheon supplier to radar. Raytheon selected. Yeah, I can't. I'm not seeing it in the news right here. But one of them defense stocks was merging. United. It might have been United Technologies or something with something else. But yeah. Anyway, I like it. I think let's look at the monthly. I think. Yeah, these things. I remember these things was ripping. I think these are going to make a comeback. Look at the volume right here. If it can hold that and go up, maybe this could signify a low. If you look at the monthly, it doesn't look that bullish though. Not quite. It needs to kind of get a higher. So we got a higher low, but can we get a higher high? Can we get above that? And that's a little ways off right there. That's 179. Can we get to 192-ish area? Going up. Then you got kind of a confirmation. But I think we're in kind of early. If you're in right now, and it's not a bad trade. I always say, look at the 9. I'm looking at the blue lines. I'm looking at my moving averages. Yeah, see how it's flattened out? It's still going down, So that's the 9 is my little 9-day moving average. This is the weekly, so the 9-week, the 50-week, still going down, and you're really close on those two. It's almost wanting to cross over, and to me, that's a buy signal. That's why I got those 2 lines on there. A slow and a fast. That's my slow and fast, I think that's one of the best triggers is some kind of slow and fast line. You set the time points on that, Babe, if your mouth isn't in sync. That's right. LMT is, gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Lockheed Martin. Gosh, yeah, brain fart. Wow. This is reminding me of Microsoft. Is it like, hello? Did we had a little correction back in the day? It didn't get affected. But back here, I was in it back here, and I felt all of that. I was picking up more and more. I was buying more of the defense stocks because I'm like, man, this is temporary. The defense stocks always run. Look at this thing. Been running since 13, 14, and this was a great pickup. That was a perfect pullback right to that 50, right to the 50-month average. And look at sharp move up. So I like the defense stocks. I always think, and I think they have good yield on them. Let me see. Shoot. 2.38. Yep. So I like them. Anyway, am I in sync, Cashmatics? My mouth in sync with the sound? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm working on that, and I don't know what's going on with that. Life, like I said, is not your mouth isn't syncing. Do you need a margin to sell credit? Yeah, so I'm just looking at the comments, making sure I didn't miss one. Yeah. All right, so that's this. So back to we was talking about the small caps. That's my play. And just like, you see how this is at a high? And do you keep putting money in there? Do you keep messing with these defense stocks, or do you just try to pick up some laggards? Did you hear about Kramer's new, FANG, but it's called Watch? So Walmart's one of them. Amazon is the next one. By the way, still like Amazon. See, it's not at a high yet. I still like it, and I'm long, and I believe I'm going to go long in the earnings. I usually don't, but I think I'm going to do it. I made so much money on it, I'll take a little piece of it and go long, see if I can make some more. A is the Amazon, and T is Target. I don't like Target. I used to be a truck driver. Y'all know I'm a truck driver. Targets, man. Every time I went to a Target warehouse distribution center, ain't no action going on in there. It's like, do y'all sell anything? Are y'all even open? You know, Walmart's busy. You know, all the others, Amazon busy. Target, nothing, no activity. You know, so ever since, you know, I don't, that's my inside information. I've been in the Target distribution centers and they just slow up in there, you know. So anyway, I don't know how they selling stuff. Ain't no movement going on at the distribution center, at least when the times I went. Target, very slow. Look at the moving averages, man. They just damn near flatlining. So I don't like this in his watch. I think he just needed a T and wanted to go with that. WATCH. The C was, damn. Let's skip the C for now. But the H is Home Depot. Look at that. Same. All of these stocks look exactly the same. Exactly the same. Somebody give me the C in his watch. Can't forget. It's a Costco. There it is. Yeah, gosh. I mean, can you, and this is another thing. Is it right of him to be able to come up with a new watch, like a new FANG, a new acronym for a group of stocks? And is it irresponsible for Costco to be one of them when this thing is totally reaching the stratosphere right around now? Look how far it is away from its moving averages. It's not going to receive any pullback. Is it just going to, it's starting to hockey stick. Now, Costco has membership fees. So does Amazon Prime, right? $120 a year. I think that's more than Costco is. Look at that. Now, can you imagine? Let's go from the breakout point. Okay, I need y'all to watch this. Let's go to the breakout point right here. Let me pull this down. This is very important. Oh, shoot, I'm on my wrong drawing tool. The breakout point to the high where it is now, that's 17%. It's 17% above the breakout? Okay, I didn't even think it was that high. So let's go to Amazon. Let me zoom this down, get it over here. All right, so here's the breakout, 2050, right? Let's get it close to, keep hitting 2057. We'll go with 2057. Ah, man, hold on. This is not working. No, come on. All right, give me a minute here. I'm trying to, there we go. 2057. That's close enough. 17, let's give Amazon, let's say that goes 17% above the breakout. That brings it at $2,400 a share. If it does just catch up to Costco, this is at 2011, it's got 400 points to go. Can you imagine owning a call, just one call, or call spread, a nice wide call spread, with 400 points to go on Amazon? Think about it. Think about it. I mean, Costco's doing it. Home Depot's doing it. Everything he listed was retail. Only thing I think that sucks is that Target. I'm not interested in Target. By the way, I think, no, some people was calling for Amazon to buy Target. I don't know. I mean, Amazon's just doing its thing without any kind of big box store. Why would it want to get a big box store? I think if Amazon buys any big box, it's going to be Lowe's. You think I said it here first? And that's to compete in that, getting that home thing. If that happens, watch Home Depot stock is going to drop like a rock. Oh my gosh, that thing's going to get cut in half. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think it will buy, because yeah, that's the businesses that it's not in. It needs stores like that. Anyway, and you heard that nowhere. Heard it nowhere, but right here. Anyway, yeah, 400 points. 400 point move. Oh, so watch. That's his whole everything was is retail. Let's look at the XRT, which, oh my God. Yeah, geez. I'm short this, by the way. I got a long, and I was playing for this breakdown below that. And look, this is even catching, let's say the retailers catch a bid right here, and then see it basically, if the retailers catch a bid, the small caps catch a bid, and the financials. Look at the financials. Yeah, look at them. Everything is consolidating nicely. It's like it's just going to be boom. We're going up another 20%. That's what it seems like. And it seems like for some reason Costco is way ahead of the game. Look at that. I didn't even know Costco was hitting like that. It never, we're looking at the monthly, it's never, ever been that far above the this moving average, which is, I can never see it because it's so damn long. 17% for the most part. 17%. Maybe let's check here. 17% right there. Let's check here. Actually, 20% there. So I'll take that back. Is that 20%? That's saying, yeah, 20%. Okay, so it's actually approaching. So we'll say it's approaching. It's usually doesn't go that much higher above that 9 moving average. So that's what I'm saying. Is it irresponsible for it to be like, yeah, getting everybody into this Costco, right at the high like that? Someone should take profits. I mean, that is from the low in December 24th low to the high. It's up 47%. Yeah. I'm not interested in Costco either, even though that's a great chart. So I guess if you want to play catch up, I guess you got to look at something like a Target, but I don't know. Let's look at Kohl's. Oh, damn. Look at the. What do you say when you look at a chart like that? What do you say? They're not even in the malls or, nothing. I'm just trying to find a reason. You look at these pullbacks. When it pulls back like this, like here it did in 2007 and then again in 2015, the bounce is not really all of that. Doesn't even, then this one, kind of came up, came back down. Then here, okay, then this was a good bounce. And then I think you have to play this until it gets to this trend line. If they can put a higher low here, that's great. It's great. That's real great. But I have a feeling the magnet is going to be right there. That's where it wants to go. I mean, if it does get there, this is a multi-year chart. This is going back from where it hit this low here. It's 2007 to 2008. If it hits there, I think that is a buy. Stochastic saying, "Oh, this is ugly." So that's why it ain't in his watch. No Kohl's. Anyway, 5.5% yield. Not bad. Not bad, but it is bad if you're losing 5% every other day. So if it's at 40, right? It's at 40. And if it goes down to this trend line, which is right at the 40, oh, shoot. Let's see. It's 15%. So if you're collecting 5% a year and you lose 15% over the next month or two, doesn't make sense. But if you can get in somewhere around this 40, I think it just might be a turnaround period. Kohl's, me personally, I don't like it. Kohl's Bucks, stuff is super expensive. You can get anything in that store you can get elsewhere for cheaper, especially Amazon. Now remember, I think every Kohl's store now is going to take Amazon returns. I think they rolled it out to all the stores just a few weeks ago, either last week or the week before last. So that might turn around. And I say that because if you've ever been in a UPS store, all right, just go to the UPS store. UPS stores are booming on Amazon returns, right? Because you want to return something, you just print that label, say drop it off at the UPS, and you can give it to any UPS driver, Staples. They got a UPS inside or wherever, the UPS, the real UPS, or the UPS store. And there's constantly flow of people going into the UPS store returning packages. All you got to do is tape it up and go here. The great thing with Kohl's, let's see, I got this beat up. Got all kinds of crumbs and liquid coming on. Y'all like, damn, Trey, you living foul behind that microphone. Living foul. Anyway, so let's say you bought this from Amazon and you want to return it. All you gotta do is give it back to Kohl's. Here you go. Here's the calculator, and they box it up and send it back. That's good. So I like that. I really do think that will help them, especially maybe if they put the Amazon Return Center in the back of the store, right? You got to be strategic with this, and you got to set up your little aisle with little things you want people to buy as they walk into the back of the store to return their Amazon. You putting all kinds of stuff in front of their face, and then maybe they shop, or whatever. But no box needed, man. You just go give it to them, and they're gonna box it up, package it, ship it, and all that. So I do. It seems weird, but I do like that, especially after seeing the traffic that goes to the UPS store with returns. That's all it is now. They got P.O. boxes, and they do other stuff, copying, and I think they do passports, fingerprinting. And yeah, this is just a flow of people going, here you go, give me a receipt, thank you, and they walk out. So I think that'll work, man. I think it'll work. And they're doing that right now. So there's the monthly. Let's break it down to the daily. Yeah, look at the turn. Maybe this is the turn. There's the daily, the weekly. Nice little weekly candle right there. Little hammer candle at the bottom. Could be a place to get in, especially if retail is making the move with that whole watch thing, right? Watch. So I still like Amazon. Made a bunch of money on Amazon last week. Oh man, I told y'all about it. Let me look at my comments because I'm totally missing it. Target, you good to me? What did I give you the hookup? Did I give you the hookup? Did you make some money on that Amazon? That's like one of the man. I've been calling the shit out of that stock, except for that one little time I missed. I was so pissed off. Easy. Stocks like that, this is why I like those big stocks, because they move at 400 points at a time. Even when you're late, you still got hundreds of points to go. Stock like Kohl's or whatever, 2 points, that's done. You know what I mean? Oh, you missed the 2-point move. That 2 points could be 10% or whatever, but you missed it. With options and stuff, and the thing is moving 400 points, lots of money to be made there. Lots of money. Anyway, so hopefully they don't disappoint. If the watch thing is thing and Walmart's doing good and the Target, we looked at, Target's flatlined to me, and the Home Depot's doing good and the Costco's doing good, and Amazon's got to do good. So therefore, maybe we're looking at, maybe they'll go to 17% above their high. That's crazy. Anyway, it must be a good signal. Target, TGG. Yeah, so anyway, that's what's up, man. Anything going on? I had up to like 4 people up in here, I think, at one time. I don't think they think I'm interesting enough. I think they want some more technical jargon. I don't know. It must be the signal. I don't know. Oh, you good to me. Okay, I got you. You talking about my voice. Yeah. I have problems with syncing, and I don't know why. Let me see. I'm looking at the replay of my video right now, and I'm trying to see me do that 1, 2, 3, 4 I just did. It's like a 10-second. Wow, I'm delayed like a good 15, 20 seconds. There it is. No, it looks like I'm in sync, babe. Looks like I'm in sync. It just played. So you saw the time I did that. I just now saw that. It's crazy. I'm like 4 minutes. It's like 20, 25 seconds, it seemed like. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I got my core sector list back with my Thinkorswim. Where's my weekly? See now, what? Oh, there it is. This is not synced to that. These were red, and it keeps, every time I log in, I don't know. IBB, no good. You just look at that. No, I'm just going over the sector list real quick. Drugs, And remember I gave you that UNH play? I think UNH has made, remember I said, hey, I said go long UNH, short Aetna. Remember, let's see what Aetna's doing. It's just hanging in there. It's a high. I said, if you want to get into it, because Aetna is like looking hockey stickish. And I was like, wow, look at Aetna. But Aetna's still rolling. But I said, long UNH. And look at that move. By the way, I bought some call spreads on UNH as well. I think that's going to test the all-time high. When you look at a lot of stocks out there, you're like, wow, these things are getting ready to run. They are getting ready to run. So I'm thinking the market is seeing something that none of us see. Maybe Trump fixes the whole economy. I don't know. But maybe the deficit number will start shrinking. I don't know what it is, but it's like some of these stocks, and maybe that's what's justifying the breakout. Maybe this thing is just getting started. Like Costco, Anyway, yeah, I totally said buy to UNH, about 2-3 videos ago. IYR, look at that, getting ready to touch the all-time high. That was the real estate. IYT, the transports is actually making a turnaround. If you saw that, look at the weekly. Look what's going on here, right? Almost looks just like the small cap stocks, right? Bounce, and then it's kind of wanting to go higher. Let's bring up those small caps again. It's the same chart. See, basically, I know I got all this shit on there. Let me move this. Let me remove this one. And see that bounce, and so there's that. OIH. It's down. It's going down. This could be the double bottom. This could be the entry point to get in. It's still heading lower. The averages are lower. Stochastic has moved up, but you got a double bottom here. That's, hey, you can get in and there's your out. If it breaks that low, get the hell out. Q's all-time high. We talked about that already. If Amazon and Costco still runs it, it's got a lot of room to go. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, it's got a lot of room to go. Insurance, look at it. I wonder if this is 17 points. Look how it broke out, consolidated, and boom. Let me go ahead and measure that. See what the hell is going on here. 7% above the breakout. The semiconductors. Yeah, it's, I don't like trading semi, way too volatile. It's just up, down, it's good. Look at this week from here to here. Look how it just dropped off. Gosh, I'm telling you, I can't read that. Right? That was 20% drop. But it's about to reach that all-time high, so it's approaching the all-time high, just like a lot of other things are. Here's the S&P 500 did break out. All right, here's the broker-dealer index, and it's consolidating. It's just moving sideways. I don't necessarily see a trade here, but it looks like it wants to go up. But it's not. It's the breakout didn't quite happen yet. It's like sideways movement there. Home builders looks like it wants to go to all-time highs, right? Just going up. Just drawing these trend lines, right? Here's the next level of resistance for the most part. I mean, it's free and clear. Right here, there's nothing here but here. Maybe this level right here, that's 44, but there it is. So we at 42. You can easily go to 47 here. That's another 10% on the home builders. I know it seems weird, but 10%. I think Home Depot's in the XHB. That shows you Home Depot wants to run. XLF. Look at that. Financials. By the way, made a Goldman Sachs trade. Let me pull up Goldman Sachs real quick. Look, remember I talked about that breakout in a previous video? The 110. I said I'm back in. I lost money up in here. I was getting chopped up left and right. I'm in now. It's broken out. That's a breakout. Okay, so I'm in that. I just bought, I think, some call spreads. I just been buying call spreads here, and here. You know what I mean? Spreading out the love. Only thing I'm longing is those IWMs, which got me nervous as fuck, and small caps. Sorry, IWM, which is nervous as fuck, and Amazon. All right, XLU, all-time high. I would actually like to see some of this come out, this froth. It's just, why are we buying utilities and all this stuff is ripping? Huh? Why is it going up? People are scared. That's why. Metals and mining, nothing there. Nothing. It's going down. Speaking, let me look at X. Let's look at letter X. Look at that. Oh, man. Remember Trump came and said the whole tariffs out. Oh, that U.S. Steel's great company. Now people buy American steel and blah, blah. Boom. Maybe he should go back to taking the tariffs off. Tariffs looks like it's been the worst thing for the U.S. Steel. But nothing going on. How is the home builders go up and there's no steel being sold? Like the steel is down, home builders up. I know there's no steel really in home building, but you would figure steel is like an economy. I guess maybe not building bridges or something and whatever. The steel, what's steel used for mainly in America? If we can get this is the weekly. This, if this can be a low, let's zoom in here. And I'm going to put an alert. If we get above this high right here, which is 1572, so let's go ahead and call it 1575. Shoot. I think there could be a bottom, and steel likes to rip. All right, so 15.75. My alert is in. I'm going to trade that if we get above that high right there. Because look, we have a higher low. If we get above this high, that means the higher low is in place. And then maybe we can just start to trend upward. And you never know. Look at the volume increase down here at the bottom, right? So I think it's very interesting. It's weird. Maybe they're going to tell us something on earnings August 1st. I think that's real interesting right there. It's weird because it's just tanking, but lots of room to the upside. A lot of meat on that bone going to the upside. Look at this thing side. Look, can we get back to this era right here? What was this? 2008, and just boom, that was it. Done. Steel done. No more steel. The dream is over. But look at that. That's straight down. Oh my God. I'm surprised they didn't go out of business. U.S. Steel, we talking about banks. U.S. Steel, I mean, this thing was down 90%. 90%. What was the low? Somewhere over here, 16, yeah, about $16. And the high was 196. Can you imagine buying a put up there when it was 196? And just not, you don't have to go way out, right? Just a couple months out, and it goes to 16. From 196 to 16. Oh man, the money you made is ridiculous. So that's it, man. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Did I miss any comments? Let me check it out. You missed target. And it looks like I'm good. No, so if you missed me spill my drink all over myself, go back to the beginning of the video and watch that because it's crazy. I got to buy another keyboard. I just bought this. Can y'all see that? I just bought this keyboard. Now I got to buy another one. There's juice all in it. All my keys are going to be sticky. And why did I buy another keyboard? Because the keyboard before that I had soda in it. And then the keyboard before that I had crumbs and all kinds of stuff. All I do is, I eat. There's this little setup here. I eat here too. Anyway, but that's what's going on. So I'm glad we went over everything. Cashmatic, appreciate you. Appreciate you being in here as well, and the other people that checked in. They checked in and checked out. Hey, watch it later. Hopefully you had something to do because this is the most interesting video you'll ever catch anywhere. I spilled juice all over myself and still continue to shop. Look at this, man. Look at this. Oh, I can't believe I did that. It's all sticky. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. So thanks for watching. The market looks strong. There we are here. The market looks strong. You can't look, and I think about the economics behind it, and who's just went out of Barney's, New York. Barney's going bankrupt. Barney's, New York, looking at bankruptcy. Somebody's laying off workers. But generally when it looks the ugliest, it's the best. So maybe this, where we are now, maybe this is the ugliest it gets. Maybe this rate cut, if they do it, maybe it just starts to really put the fire behind the economy. And then they're going to just be trying to catch up and raise rates. And that could be an ugly situation. But it will get ugly at one point. I know we've been saying that, or people have been saying that for a long time, but it's right. One day it's going to be ugly, and maybe let's look at, maybe it won't be ugly. Let's look at maybe what the market might see. We all think it's going to be ugly, but maybe it's a soft, should you call it a soft landing or a soft takeoff? Whatever. Maybe they fix it. Nobody thinks it could be fixed, right? But maybe the fix can be fixed, and maybe that's why everything is ripping. I don't know. But it's been a crazy rally under the circumstances, and everything's at highs, and rates about to drop, and I don't know, man. It's just crazy. You can't think about that stuff. Just look at the charts. I showed you a lot of things that looks like where the charts are going up. So a lot of these things, and are they going to be fake breakouts? But if they all real, there's a lot more room to go. That's just, I know it sounds unbelievable, but there's a lot more room to go. A lot of indices that they're not at their highs yet, and then if they break the highs and still go higher, so maybe something, I don't know what's going on, but that's what it looks like. So I'm in, and only thing I'm rooting for is two things, and that's IWM and Amazon right now. And I got, like I said, some small positions. The IWM, yeah, let's root for this thing. I don't like that. This is the monthly. I don't like the way that stochastic looks on the month. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah. It's just not looking, the greatest. It's just not looking the greatest. That's the hourly. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour. And like I said, Amazon and the whole watch thing and all that stuff. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm Dre. Yo, Cashmatic, I did get that number, so I'll probably give you a call today. Yeah, gotta go on Instagram. I don't be on Instagram all that tough. Thanks for watching. I am Dre. This is, hey, watch me, man. Hit the bell and all that. We talk Sunday. You never know when I'm gonna be on. I gotta get more steady. But this is Dre, and I'm out. Let's figure out how to stop this.